fight number 4 of 19 coming up. And the red corner, fighting out of the red corner, Emilio Enriquez. Been with CDCR, Sacramento for 6 years. Wanted to box for a good workout and to challenge himself. Well, I promise you he's going to be challenging himself tonight. Trains out of Ultimate Fitness with Joey Rodriguez and Keto Andrews. Hobbies, loves classic cars, dedicated to his wife and kids. No better reason to fight than for the wife and kids, man.
Yeah, Emilio Enriquez training out of Uriah Faber's Ultimate Fitness. And I'm excited for this fight.
We were talking about it off the air, and you were telling me how excited you're fighting. And your face lit up when you were talking about it, so I know how excited you are for this one as Emilio walks behind us here.
So Emilio works at the same prison I do. I mean, he's about as professional as they come, but he takes his shirt off. He's covered in tattoos you would never even imagine. And I'll tell you this right now, he's come over to my house before, and I've held mitts for him. Very skilled. Despite not having any fights or an amateur background, he has experience. He trains. Now coming out of the blue corner, we've got Adam Tuazon representing CDCR, California State Prison, Solano. He also trains at Ultimate Fitness out of Sacramento. So I'm wondering if he's over at the one in South Sacramento. His trainer is Josiah McHale. He's been training for 8 weeks. One of his favorite boxers' inspiration would be Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko. So just off that answer I see, favorite boxer being Lomachenko, I know that he appreciates great boxing. So I'm excited for this fight. And
both these guys fighting at about 140. I know they both weighed in slightly over 140 with Tuazon fighting at 143.6 what he weighed in last night, and Enriquez 141.2. So don't blink because you might miss a few punches here in this one.
Both fighters are making their amateur ring debut. First, fighting out of the red corner, representing CDCR, California State Prison, Sacramento. Give it up for Emilio Enriquez. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, fighting also from CDCR, California State Prison, Solano, Adam Tuazon.
So Tuazon with the blue gloves, the white trunks, and Enriquez, the red gloves and the black trunks. 4th fight of the night. Going to be a fun one here at the Memorial Auditorium in downtown Sac. Battle of the Badges.
And we're off. Touch of gloves. 140. Oh, I like what I'm seeing from Enriquez already. Good body shot. Tuazon seems relaxed. They both seem very relaxed. Like they've done this. Oh, and you hear good pop from their gloves.
They don't look like two guys. You mentioned they don't look like two guys with no fights under their belt.
No, Tuazon looks great as well. Again, as I was telling you, Matt, I was extremely excited for this fight.
I think it's important to acknowledge Tom Gaffney and the work he does to make sure that he puts guys in the ring that are evenly matched. And you can see it with these guys who haven't fought before, but
yes,
you can see early on this is a fight that should be happening.
Oh, absolutely. That's one of the things about Tom Gaffney is he's in the gyms. He's monitoring fighters, assessing their skill levels so that we get good fights, the best fights.
And Adam Tuazon looks polished.
And Tuazon looks like he's got some good pop, good footwork.
Tuazon's corner keeps telling him to put his hands up. He's got his hands down here, and Enriquez starts to throw.
Yeah. And I think you're seeing both of them. They have the ability to fight going forward and backwards. Oh, great right by Enriquez.
Huge right hand.
Great.
Where Tuazon's been the aggressor most of this first round, maybe that gets Emilio going.
And I love what I'm seeing. They're both setting their shots up, throwing feints. They're not just throwing; they're trying to set their punches up. And these two have great pop.
Work, Emilio. There you go. Keep working. In the round. In the round.
And no disrespect to any of the other fighters that have competed here tonight so far. That's the most technical round of boxing I think we've seen.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the hardest rounds that you're going to see scored tonight. I mean, both great boxing. I mean, I love what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I mean, the smile on your face kind of says it all. I know this is your environment, right? This is my first time ever sitting ringside. I know you fought a few times, and I've been to your fights, and it's a lot of fun, but I know this is your environment. The smile on your face kind of says it all for the excitement you have for this fight in particular, but the whole night in general.
I mean, if they didn't have headgear on, I mean, they look like professionals. I mean, just how they're setting up their shots. Emilio's 34, and Tuazon, I think, is 31. I mean, they're experienced in it, and it shows.
Their movement was great. Like you said, just everything about that way they fought that first round looked fantastic. Once again, alongside Anthony Cross, I'm Matthew Bissett as we get set for round two of Enriquez and Tuazon.
And we're getting ready for the second round. And we're off.
Yeah, there you go. Throw that 2 over top. It's there.
Enriquez corner is telling him to throw that 2 over the top after he set that jab up. Oh, and we're seeing a little bit of showboating from Tuazon.
Oh, now they're really starting to both let him go
here. Yeah, they are.
They were feeling each other out in the first round, and now it's winning time.
Yeah, I think they realized that round was extremely close, and I think they have to go and get this fight.
Probably both corners are saying, hey, you have to win round 2 right now because they're unsure of round 1.
Absolutely. And Tuazon's landing some great straight rights.
Work inside. There you go, Scoop. Show your punches. His body's all red. Beat up his body. Go.
Oh, great body shot by Enriquez, but Tuazon's going over the top.
And immediately after Enriquez's corner told him to work the body, he goes right to it.
Goes straight to it. And so, again, we were talking about experience. He's listening to his corner. He can hear them. It's Coach Keto, who works at UFC gym and Ultimate Fitness. He's telling him to rip that body. He's doing it. He can hear him. Sets up that jab, and I think you're going to see him follow to the body. Yep, which he does.
I think to the untrained eye, the body shots aren't as sexy as the shots to the head. But the judges, they take those into account big time.
The judges acknowledge the clean shots. And
10 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, great flurry.
And the sportsmanship at the end, both were throwing right to the bell.
You know, I thought that Tuazon was winning that first round, but I think what I saw is I saw Enriquez take that round potentially. So, again,
especially with that last flurry. I thought it was close until that last flurry, and that last flurry might have been the thing to push him over the top. I
agree. Oh, man, I would hate to be judging this. I think whoever wins this round right here, third round, is going to take the fight. I think Tuazon probably got the first round. Enriquez, maybe by a very slim margin, got that second round. I think the fight is up for grabs for this third.
And I think that's got to be the message from both corners right now. Is
What's that?
so now the third and what we believe will be the deciding round here. And again, really tough to call, though. I don't think either fighter can feel like they won each of the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, I think what you're seeing, you see Enriquez kind of, and Enriquez kind of was showing him that he's going to fight off his back foot, but it's a great fight.
And it says "say when" across the belly of Enriquez. Yeah, Tetris says "say when." Well, the time is now for Enriquez.
And he's still continuing, and I love his discipline. Enriquez staying disciplined by going to the body.
There you go.
He's sitting on his punches. Man, I'm fascinated. Like, Tuazon's defense, I mean, he throws and he's out.
Well, you know, Tuazon's throwing a lot less, I feel like, than he did in the first 2 rounds. Maybe some fatigue there where I don't feel like Enriquez is feeling that at all.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a big shot
That
from
was
Enriquez.
a big shot. Big shot.
Maybe the biggest shot of the entire fight so far.
And let's see how Tuazon reacts. You know, I don't know if Tuazon thinks, hey, I've got the first 2 rounds, you know, I'm going to rely on my defense. He has fantastic defense. Oh, great right hook by Tuazon.
He just stood in there, took the body shot, and then landed one to the right side of his head.
Scoop his body, go, scoop the body.
And Enriquez corner's telling him to scoop the body as he's been doing.
Go.
Tuazon shook that one off like that didn't hit me.
Good defense. Good.
Oh, great right. Oh, no.
Go again, don't wait.
And I think with Enriquez, right, he's being very selective with his shots because Tuazon has fantastic defense where he gets his head out of the way.
Do it.
Oh.
Nice shot there from
Great
Tuazon.
right by Tuazon.
Oh, they're throwing it. Less than 10 seconds in the round.
Oh, great fight by the two. Holy smokes. Listen.
Like I said, it's easy to be critical of these judges when the decision comes out. I don't envy them as they're about to have to make a really tough call.
These two fought at 140 pounds at junior welterweight. The current champion is Armando Franco with the Tulare Police Department. I would not be surprised if these two were fast-tracked to getting a championship fight with Armando Franco. In my opinion, Matt, and I'm just a student of the public safety amateur boxing here throughout the state of California. Armando Franco, probably pound for pound, one of the best amateur boxers with UCA in the entire state. Very skilled, and I would not be surprised if one of these two end up eventually fighting Armando Franco. So that's a big compliment, and shout out to Armando Franco, because in my opinion, one of my favorite fighters to watch. Technical, skilled, experience, you know, and they bring a complete, you know, the entire package to a fight. They can do everything.
And how about this event right now, though? You know, talking about this fight right here. We had one technical knockout in our second fight of the night with Jordan Page getting the victory there. Other than that, I thought the other 3 fights are fights at the end of the night. If you told me they were the fight of the night, I'd be okay with it.
Absolutely.
So that's the card that we have here in front of us, and the job that they did putting this event together here at the UCA Battle of Badges is tremendous so far.
You might have fight of the night right there.
Making their amateur fight debut, we have a winner. And fighting out of the red corner, representing CDCR, California State Prison, Sacramento, Emilio Enriquez.
Wow, and your winner out of California State Prison, Sacramento, Emilio Enriquez. Again, very close fight.
And we talked about the technical nature of both those fights, how polished they both were. But I think the activity from Enriquez throughout the third round probably won what we think was the deciding round.
And you just took the words out of my mouth. I think I would have liked to have seen more, just a little bit more offense from Tuazon. Adam Tuazon, I'm extremely impressed. I'm impressed with both of them. I would love to see this fight again, and honestly, I think you're going to see them fight again at some point, and would not be surprised if it were for a belt.